Dear learners, now we are going to see the location of research problem. The learning objectives are the understanding the methods and the ways in which you can locate your research problem with suitable illustrations. Location of research problem or the sources of research problem or identification of research problem. Personal experience, classroom, institutions and community. Systematically record the unsolved problem. Analyze literature in an area or subject field. Analyze thoroughly an area of special interest. Consider corroboration, that is justification of formal studies. Examine controversial issues, discussions, library sources. Discover the interests of associations, clubs and societies. We will see one by one with suitable examples and illustrations. The first and the foremost way in which the researcher locates his research problem is his own personal experience. Say for example, as an athlete or a runner, you may felt a side stitch, a pricking pain in your abdomen immediately after running or during running. What was the reason? You may had that question. Due to research, they have got so many reasons for this side stitch pain. One of the research found out that the diaphragm muscle ischemia, that is the restriction in blood supply, is the cause for this side stitch. Excess food in the stomach during exercise may pull blood flow towards this area away from the respiratory muscles. This lack of oxygen to the diaphragm may be one of the cause for side stitches. So the personal experience of the researcher will give the or will enable him to locate his own research problem. The second way in which you can locate your problem is from your classroom, your institution or from your community. So the discussion in your classroom, the deliberation in the classroom, the need of the institution, the need of the community will help you to locate your research problem. Say for example, in the community there may be illiteracy. To eradicate illiteracy, you may find some research for the community. Your institution may require some of the research. Say for example, there is an increased absenteeism in your institution. So you may locate your research to decrease the absenteeism in your institution. In the classroom, while discussing or a deliberation of a lecture from your teacher, you may got some questions to be solved by which you can locate your research problem. Say for example, when I did my MPEd first year, my teacher Dr. S. Bevinson Perenbaraj taught me the philosophical basis of physical education, in which he has taught me the characteristics and causes of juvenile delinquency. In that time itself, I have developed an interest towards the solving the problems of juvenile delinquency. I have continued to read about juvenile delinquency and continue to learn about juvenile delinquency from that day itself. And I have completed my PhD to serve and to solve some of the problems of juvenile delinquency in my doctoral research. So in that way, you can develop or you can locate your research in the classroom or in the institution or from the community also. Systematically record the unsolved problems. By attending seminars, conferences and reading the literatures in your area of interest, you can find out some of the solved problems. At the same time, you can find out some of the unsolved problems. Say for example, when you are reading the research dissertations and theses, in the fifth chapter, there will be a heading called as Recommendations for Further Research, in which the researcher may indicate some of the unsolved problems. So, based on your interest and the intensity of the problem, you can locate your research and you can find out the solution for the unsolved problem. The next one is analyze literature in an area or subject field. Say, for example, your area may be physical education, your area may be sports coaching, your area may be yoga. So you can read and analyze the what are the literatures available related to your research area, a generalized area, the physical education, what are the journals available. You can read what are the websites available to show the already completed research works. You can read generalized reading, generalized analysis of the literature, and you can find and you can locate your research area. You can locate your research question by reading and analyzing the literature in an area or subject field. After analyzing literature in an area or subject field, you have to analyze thoroughly an area of special interest. So you have to develop a special interest in your area. Say, for example, sports training and coaching, sports psychology, sports sociology, sports biomechanics and kinesiology, exercise physiology, sports nutrition, test measurement and evaluation, fitness and wellness, yoga, sports management, sports technology, sports pedagogy, sports medicine, sports physiotherapy. Interdisciplinary studies are now promoted by the University Grants Commission and other agencies. So you have to choose your special area of interest. In that, the available literatures can be read out by you thoroughly, critically, intensely, so that you can locate your research problem. So thoroughly reading the literatures available in your area of interest may help you to locate your research problem. Say, for example, your area may be, or the area of interest may be sports medicine or yoga. You can read the literatures available in the area in a thorough manner so that you can locate their research problems, the unsolved problems in the special interested area, so that you can locate your research problem in this area of special interest by reading the literatures thoroughly. Consider corroboration of farmer studies. Reading the justification given in the farmer studies. So you have to read the already completed research works, especially the conclusion and methodology part. You have to find out the relationship between the training given and the result measured, whether it is satisfied or not. Say, for example, an incomplete weight training program may lead to poor performance of the sports person. So you have to read and prove that the training given by the particular researcher is incomplete. So you can develop a new methodology, new training method to develop the particular athlete's performance. So based on the former studies and their result, you can locate your research problem and you can prove or disprove the earlier result by doing a new research. The next one is examine controversial issues. When you are locating the research problem, you have to be careful to examine the controversial issues, especially when you are doing academic research. When you are doing research for getting an academic degree, you must be very careful from the controversial issues. Say, for example, you should not take the studies related to the caste and race and the controversial issues which is against the state or which is against the country or which is against the institutions. So you have to examine the controversial issues and then you can locate your research problem. Discussion also help you to locate your research problem. You can discuss the unsolved problems with your fellow researchers, with your teachers, with your students, with your community, so that you can say these are the unsolved problems, these are all the important unsolved problems, these are all the problems, the need of the hour, so that you can discuss and you can locate your research problem and then you can proceed with your research problem. You can also locate your research problem from the library resources. The newspapers, especially the research sections in the some of the daily newspapers, the books, magazines, diaries, patents, white papers, manuals, dictionaries, internet sources, audio and video equipments, plays and dramas available in the university library, and the movies, the video clips or the audio clips available in the library resources may also help you to locate your research problem. Some of the authors may indicate the unsolved problems. They also indicate some of the important unsolved problem so that you can locate your research problem and you can proceed with the apt research methodology to solve the unsolved problem. Discover the interest of association, clubs, and society. Some of the associations, some of the institutions may express their area of interest. They express their area of interest in research. They may allot some of the finance or funding for the particular research. You can give your proposals and you can approach their institutions so that if it is approved, they will help you in the form of funds or in the form of facilities, in the form of infrastructure, and you can proceed with your research work. Say, for example, the Anna University, through its incubation center, they have started 24 startups from alumni and faculties. They have received so many proposals from their alumni, from their students, and from their faculty, and now they have selected 24 research programs for startups from the Anna University Incubation Center, so that in which the discovering the interest of the institution or the association may also help you to locate your research problem. Some of the agencies like Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology is promoting science. They are funding the science-based researchers. So you have to find out their interest, in which area they are interested, whether they are promoting science, whether they are promoting sports medicine, whether they are promoting the science and technology or engineering or sports technology. So you have to locate their interest and you can submit your proposal and you can get the financial assistance from particular agencies. So the discovering the interest of associations, clubs, societies and institutions may also help you to locate your research problem. Hope you are able to understand the location of research problems. So thank you. If you have any doubt, you can contact me in the given address. Bye.